Okay, since it's Friday, I'm going to try to do a redemption draft. And Insult to Injury is an excellent card. It's very important to note that both of these are sorceries. When you click. Oh, did they fix it? Did they actually fix it? I'll have to go back and look at my tape probably. I'm going to take it. This is the card that cost me my trophy. I was attacking for lethal with Insult. And when I right clicked on it, I'm positive this wasn't here. And Insult was there, which kind of looks like instant. And I'm like, okay, great. And then, yeah, still upset about that. So let's see. There's no good red cards. I'm not going to take Thresher Lizard here. So after that, maybe Horror of the Broken Lands or Fanbearer or Unwavering Initiate. I would speculate that in the deck that wants Insult to Injury, you might want Unwavering Initiate more, even though I like Fanbearer a lot. I think Fanbearer is just a better card. So I think it's between Horror and Fanbearer, and I think the answer is Fanbearer. I have never met a grindy deck I didn't like. Failure to Comply isn't that hot, unfortunately. Synchronized Strike is. Devoted Cropmate is also pretty good. Maybe this is some type of like white something. I don't think I want to go to a third color for Synchronized Strike when Devoted Cropmate is here. Quarry Hauler is also good, but yeah, I think I'm going to stay in white for right now, at least. Huh. Okay. So, in white cards we have Binding Mummy, which is pretty good with Fanbearer. I think it's I think On-Crop Champion is a bit narrow. I like Trial of Knowledge, but it's not like I have blue that I'm working with right now. And Supply Caravan's decent, but I think that the upside on Binding Mummy is just higher. Huh. Well, this is getting interesting. Um, Trial of Strength is pretty good. Devoted Cropmate, again, is pretty good if I have a low curve deck. And then Cartesia's Solidarity might actually be okay, but I don't think it's the choice here. I think it's between deciding whether green is open, which it might be, this is a pretty late trial, or get another Devoted Cropmate. I think I'm going to option the trial and see how this goes. Colossopede is pretty good. I mean, Scorpion is fine. Impeccable Timing is fine. I'm not as down on this card as some people are. But yeah, I think maybe that. Then we just kind of whiff. I guess Evolving Wilds is fine. This is a splashable card. Weaver of Currents. That is a late Weaver of Currents. But that might be a bridge too far. Maybe white's not actually open. What am I giving up? Supply Caravan or Henri Kudu, which is just fine. I think the upside's better on this too. Especially if blue is actually open. So here we have like Gale Strike, which is good, or Giant Spider, which is fine. I think I'll take the Giant Spider and still see if I can do the Selesnya thing, maybe. This Binding Mummy isn't good without other mummies, though. Maybe I should have thought more about black. I don't know what I'm doing. Anointed Procession. I have no token makers right now. Let's not even think about it. I guess like Gift is probably the good choice here. I guess it's strictly possible that maybe we're like Bant. In which case illusory wrappings is fine. I think Supply Caravan's good enough that I don't need to take the Plated Bluffs. Anointer Priest. It is an Embalm creature. I don't know. I'm not convinced of this. So far I have like three mummy-ish things plus Devoted Cropmate, which would be probably decent in that deck. And then I have outs for several colors. Well, I guess 2 colors. But this green isn't thick. Well, it might be now. So Ronus is pretty good. Yeah. I'm in for Ronus. Nothing like opening a Mythic to settle on what color you want to be. That means that probably Binding Mummy doesn't get played. Probably. I mean, honestly, I'm probably not playing either of these. In fact, I might not even be playing white. That's a big swing there, but because then you're like, well, if I'm not playing Binding Mummy, is this? I mean, it's not like Supply Caravan's really worth a lot, and then Devoted Cropmate isn't going to be good in like a rampish deck. I don't know. Okay, so this starts making me question my decision a little bit because Top Crop Elite could be pretty good here. The other option I would say is probably Trial of Knowledge and then like pull in this Weaver. And then I'd have 2 trials, making cartouches pretty solid. Weaver of Currents is very good. I think I'm going to take this. I do have a Gift of Paradise too. So if I wanted to splash something, well, Prepare to Fight is a pretty good card. And I would say it's the best card here. So that might put me back in white. I gave up Elite, Top Crop Elite. I mean, with that, you probably take like Unwavering Initiate, and then you're back to maybe like something like this. Gosh, I don't like 3/1s, to be honest. I did get kind of browned by this earlier, though. Doesn't mean it's good. I think that when I originally evaluated the card, I assumed that this text was essentially useless because it's not real ramp, but it performed a bit better than I expected. What are decent choices here? It's probably like Initiate's Companion or Impeccable Timing, or maybe consider splashing Pursue Glory. I think it might actually be that. I have the possibility of being like Naya with this red splash. I have a Gift of Paradise in here right now. None of this is great. Spring to Mind does help you splash. I actually kind of like Hazaret's Monument, but I'm not sure that I like it enough to play it off color. Well, gosh, maybe I'm back to being Bant. Because Cartouche of Knowledge is pretty good here. Because I already would have 2 trials. I mean, then I'm just like, oh, I'm just not white again. Like, splash the prepare to fight. That's a thing. Okay, so, like, take the Cartouche of Knowledge. We probably play this. Yeah, I don't really have support for Sacred Excavation, so probably be, like, Painted Bluffs. Cancel or Illumination? It's probably Illumination in this deck. This deck probably wants to tap out. Cultivator, I guess? Not an amazing card, but... if I'm splashing white, I probably can't, though, splash, like, Seraph. Even though that's definitely the most splashable, or the card with the effect that I would most want. I guess maybe just... I mean, I'm not going to splash a double white card. So right now my splash is actually fine. I don't think that's a problem. Because I have... what do I have? I have Gift of Paradise, I have the Cultivator, I have Spring to Mind in here somewhere, yeah. And then I also have a Painted Bluffs. So I can definitely splash them then if I want. So what is this deck missing? Naga Vitalists and Greater Sandworms? I guess. This is just straight up Simic Ramp, right? I have just 2 ramp spells right now. I have 3. I have 3 ramp spells. That's not bad. But a Colossopede is not the top end that you need. So I would need to prioritize big stuff. I guess Ronus is pretty big. Interesting. So Compulsory Rest is probably the best card here. I also quite like Open-Ended Wonder, and I think would actually probably be good in this deck, but I think Compulsory Rest has better upside, and I'm already thinking I'm splashing. Bone Picker is good. It's too bad. It's too late to do anything like that. I guess River Serpent is okay. Is it? There's no way that I'm black. What are the odds that Simic can actually turn on River Serpent? Like nothing? I guess it's still a cycler. Gosh, final reward, huh? Now, of course, it seems like my colors have dried up. Am I sure that I'm blue? Maybe I should have taken that Top Crop Elite. The best card here is definitely Final Reward. Rut Crop Spearmaster is fine. Gosh, I don't know what to do. Okay, I think the blue's not real, unfortunately. It's a little bit late to have decided that, I think. Maybe I can still make a Greater Sandworm. That's what we need. None of this is great. I really wanted to take that final reward. Ronus's Monument? I don't... Oh, shit, I have freaking 7 creatures. But there's no good creatures in here, so I guess yes? Okay, this is getting a little bit ridiculous. I guess I could take another Binding Mummy and try to audible back to... Okay, Colossipede? Or at this point, do I, like, need the Initiate's Companion? Okay, I think I'm, like, back to Bant. So... Two Gifts of Paradise? Manglehorn's a good sideboard card? Well, against what? I mean, it's good artifact removal, but there's really no good artifacts. I guess there's a few. I don't think I need, like, Cascading Cataracts. I don't have a Floodwaters. I guess maybe that's okay. Yeah, I think this deck turned out bad. Which is really unfortunate, but... Okay, I think we pull back Compulsory. We pull in these Bindings. We pull in Sparring, Unwavering. This has to be a creature, right? Creature? Yeah. So it'd be like Binding Mummy or... well, Fanbearer's back. I guess this is a fine sideboard card. I mean, picking up it from our playables here would be great. I think we probably pull the Wrappings. While I just whiff. I mean, maybe I need two Hazes of Pollen. Stinging Shot is actually fine. Okay. That's good. Yeah, I don't think this deck is good. It does not have enough creatures. Okay. What are we cutting? Is the blue actually good? Blue splash. Yeah, actually, I think the blue is fine. You might even play the... Maybe not play the Illumination. But I think that these are fine, and it also gives me my one cartouche for this stuff. And then... maybe I pull in, like, Supply Caravan. Maybe Devoted Cropmate is actually okay now, too. Turns, like, 4 things. And it is just fine stats. How many lands should I play in this deck? Cyclers. 1... 2... Okay. I don't have a lot of cycling support. Gosh, maybe I need the Hieroglyphic Illumination. I have draw of these, and usually this, and this. Probably fine. I think what I really needed was some more Embalm Creed. Even like an Avian, even Initiate would make this deck a lot better. But can I play 16 lands? I have like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, probably actually. So yeah, I think it's this. And oh, we have an Evolving Wilds. I forgot about that. That's cool. I'd rather not play the Painted Bluffs. How many blue sources do we probably need here? Gift of Paradise and Cultivator give you a free one, so I have, if I play one, I have 4 sources. That might be about right, actually. 771. So like 882. Yeah, that's probably right. Okay. I don't think this is going to be my redemption draft, but we can see how it goes. I think these binding mummies are a bit loose because I have like 1, 2, 3, 4. Neither of these are. Oh no, 5. Okay, I guess that's not terrible. And then what is this? Some type of weird like beatdown deck? I mean, it's not. I think this deck is just so bad. Do you want to, like, Anointer Priest? Would that help? Well, if I wanted Anointer Priest, what do I put in? So I have, like, 15 creatures. Okay, my creature count actually got big enough that I think this is fine. And it ramps my green creatures. A lot of this is enough to ride on Ronas. I don't think I wanted Anointer Priest. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Maybe I'll just be shocked at how good it goes. This hand is pretty miserable. I actually have a pretty low curve deck. I think I can do better than this. This is better, yes. And do I want this? I think the answer is no. Okay. Okay, so Binding Mummy into Gift of Paradise. How about my colors? Okay. Let's attack. So I can actually play Colossipede next turn. That's not bad. Enchant the forest, I guess. Okay. Okay. Colossipede actually doesn't match up that well against that. You have 2 though, so there's that. Colossipede. So, do we trade? Probably. Obviously, I'm playing into his shit. Okay. 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 I think we just play the Colossipede. Okay. I think he has a better version of what I was trying to draft. Okay. Yep. I think I actually take this. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have enough to do everything. That's frustrating. Okay, I think we cartouche this. Maybe I draw something I can do? I guess I drew something I can do, but it's not that helpful. But that's fine. No, not that. I think I just go ahead and attack, honestly. I can chump with Blinding... I can even... I mean, yeah. Just chump with Blinding Mummy. And then next turn... Do I even need to chump? Okay. That is not really what I wanted to have happen. Obviously, right? Because that was just terrible for me. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this. So this only costs me 4, so I can play out both of these again. I guess that's a thing. Okay. Well, he's having to think a lot longer this time. It's probably good for me, because it probably means he doesn't have a combat trick, and so he's trying to decide... Oh, shit! Well, I guess that was stupid of me. What? Yeah, this was great for me. Okay. I guess I can cycle first. Oh, that actually helps. So... Oh no, I'm just dead. That was dumb. Because he can exert this. He didn't exert it last time. Okay. Illusory Wrappings is probably decent against him. And we pull out maybe... That's a really good hand, too. If that's the best that this deck can perform, then I'm in trouble. Oh, wait, no. he had no flyers. That I saw, at least. This hand is fine. Okay. Okay. So I'd say I probably just cast Spring and grab an island. Go ahead. See, I have a bunch of ramp, I just don't have anything to ramp into. He did. Okay. Go ahead. So I have the Gift of Paradise, so next turn I can like Gift of Paradise and then play Prepare or something. I guess I can just chump with the Cultivator, right? Yeah, I don't really need the extra. Oh, shit. Cancel. I don't really need the ramp. Okay. Okay, so I gain some life back. I have 3 mana. This thing does not do well. I think I just pass. And hope that I can catch the crocodile with Prepare. I guess I could have attacked there. Because he would have had... Oh, shit! Yep. Okay. Block here. Are you serious? Why'd you let me block then? Four, 5, 6 mana. Okay, I have 6, so I think I play you. And then also you. I guess. I'm skeptical. Cartouche of Strengths? No. Okay. Okay, that's fine-ish. Okay, so he attacks with both. My plan here is to chump, take 5. Okay. Now, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm one short of what I want to do, which is play Sparring Mummy and fight. In fact, I'm just one short. I can't do it. I needed to be able to exert him, attack after you fight. Then play the Sparring Mummy to chump. Yeah, there's just nothing to do. This deck sucks. So maybe I somehow win this. If I lose this, I'll just drop. I don't think you get anything for 03, right? This hand is not good. This hand is fine. Yes. Okay, so that's actually not a bad opening. Because I'll have the Weaver of Currents on 3. I just need something to ramp into. Okay. Okay. Guess I don't have anything to ramp into, so could be worse. And they're going to represent Essence Scatter here. Well, I will play the Sparring Mummy, Because next turn I could cast 2 spells. I bet you have Essence Scatter. Oh no, you don't. Okay. Well. Okay. Combat. Now you have it? Too bad for you. Since it would have been better to Essence Scatter this. I still get some Embalm value. And he also has some pretty massive card advantage on me. Let's see, I mold, he didn't, right? Yeah, he didn't mold. Okay. He's gotten to filter twice now. And he was on the draw. Yeah. Okay. Combat all day. No reason to hold lands that I can think of. Okay. Okay. So I can cast that. Let's attack first. You do double. I will leave it like that. Okay. He does have Essence Scanner meta, but... Are you serious? He had 2. Okay, this is what, 2 in discard? 3 in discard. Okay, so obviously we do that. And we do this. Okay. Burning me. Now he's gonna stack up stuff. Or maybe it's just so I... Oh, shit. Oh. Yeah. If you have a counter, I would not counter this. Yeah. This does essentially nothing. So you can pitch 2 cards. You have a counter? Are you serious? Okay. The opponent's deck seems quite good. Honestly, I would prefer that his deck win from an archetype perspective. This deck is shit, and he's playing like actual is it spells. And you can take me to okay. Does that matter? I can make it block. Problem, of course, is he can pitch 2 cards. Take me to 2. Three, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Why didn't you just do that earlier then? I guess this is pretty good against burn. And I pull out one of these incredibly mediocre mummies. Yeah. I'm a bit loath to cycle the sandworm just because what else do I have? You know? But clearly I need to. Okay. Oh, on curve monument. So I'm gonna sandbag this plains and try to make him think that maybe I'm color screwed. That's a thing, right? I'm not gonna run the rest out yet. I'll do it for that. Well, Maybe not. He's not really close to being able to activate it. I don't have any double stuff, right? I don't think so. This is ridiculous. I could have just played the Sandworm next turn. Okay, this is getting absurd. So I guess we now have to compulsory rest this stupid Minotaur. Its deck does have a proper number of creatures in it after I rebuilt it. Yep. I'm just like literally dead. Okay, well, I was right. This deck was just absolute shit. I like that my draft performance has actually been monotonically decreasing. Well, I guess monotonically non increasing. Because I had essentially a 3-0, then I had two 2-0s, then I had two 1-2s, and now I've had an 0-2, I think. You don't get anything for 0-3, do you? Nope. Okay, well that means that I can end my pain. Okay, well, thanks for watching that shit show. Hopefully it'll be better.